Today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. We're gonna be reading crazy Reddit stories and reacting to them and painting, okay? We got our cup of water. We got some paint. All right, we're gonna paint a cow, okay? All right, starting off strong. When I was a kid, I used to in a tire in the garden because I was scared of getting locked in a toilet. I don't really have a comment for that one. Did you go see somebody to help with that? Like, what do you do now? That was 5 years ago. What do you do now? All right, next one. My mother is cheating on my father and my father is cheating on my mother. They both know I know. They both know I know this, but made me promise not to tell the other parent. What do you even do in that situation? Like, get the other parent for money? Get them both for money. Call me Bobette Ross, because look at this. Look at this. Ah, amazing. All right, on to the next story. Oh my God. Okay. Only I know that my mother-in-law killed her dog by sitting on it. Poor dog. Did she not see it? Or was she like playing around sitting on it? That's very unfortunate. It's not funny, but that's unfortunate. All right, cow time. Murr. Like chow time, cow time. What color shall we make the cow? We have, oh, we said green, right? Okay. Next, third date with a guy from Hinge. Started off completely normal, went to a pub for a few drinks. Pub closes, guy invites me back to his. We get back to his and have a few more drinks. He then asked if I'd like to smoke a joint. Hadn't smoked for a few years, but thought, hey, it'll be fine. Ended up feeling very sick and unable to move. Guy doesn't have a bucket or bowl, so brings over the entire kitchen bin and places it next to me.
First of all, that's gross.
Take me home, please.
I'm going home.
He then suggests we watch a movie. That's crazy. Because I'm about to be sick in your trash can. Guy puts on American Psycho. What? And I sit there for the next 2 hours.
Paralyzed and paranoid, completely convinced he's going to murder me.
Also, he lived on a boat. And that, my friends, is why I don't go on cruises. Just kidding. No, I watch too much true crime to ever be caught watching American Psycho paralyzed on somebody's boathouse. What did the boathouse look like? Was it a yacht? Or was it a canoe with a roof on it? Yeah, may I never be caught in a situation like that. Okay, time to paint the cow. The cow's gonna go right there. Yeah. Oh my God, this next story. Okay. I went on a date with this girl from Tinder. These dating apps, man. No, because our kids be like,
Mom, Dad, how'd you meet? Oh, you know, Tinder, Hinge.
Okay, anyways. I went on a date with this girl from Tinder. She super liked me and messaged first. So I was really happy to have someone interested. I asked if she'd like to go for a walk sometime, and she said she'd love to. So we get to walking, and like 5 minutes in, she asks if I have a roommate. I say yes. I live with 5 people and tell her about a few of them. There's Max, Matt, Mark, etc. Wait, Mark Smith? I know him. What's he been up to? So we start chatting about my roommate, and she knows a lot about him. His family, the sports he plays, his girlfriend. Every time I try to move the conversation somewhere else, she brings it back to Mark. She's not even pretending to be into me anymore. She's just fangirling out over my roommate. I just love him. His hair is always so shiny and he smells so nice. She spends the full 2 hours talking about him and asking all sorts of questions. I didn't really know what to do, so I just boredly keep answering. When we get back to our cars, we shift gears again. Hey, so I had a really great time. Want to go back to your place and have some fun? She's really creeping me out at this point, so I tell her I have homework to do and maybe later. I get back and tell Mark about the date, and he knows exactly who she is. He picks up his phone and immediately calls the police. They show up at the house, find the girl outside in the backyard, and arrest her for violating a restraining order. What? Okay. Turned out she was super unstable and had stalked my roommate since they went on one date almost a year prior. She recognized from photos she had of him and used me to find out where he lived. Oh my god, bro. It's the dating app. I don't know. People are weird with or without dating apps. So you just gotta be careful. Cause you never know. That's insane. Alright, I did some outlining for my account. This is where we're at right now. Once, when I was 13, I went a week and a half without pooping. It's not very healthy. I don't recommend. I was on a camping trip and something must have happened with the drinking water / my digestion. Took laxatives, nothing worked. My stomach was killing me, but nothing would come out. Sounds like a poopy situation. Then one evening after dinner, I felt it coming. I knew this was it. I bolted for the bathhouse, mentally preparing for the epic event. When I finally waddled in, the stalls were all occupied. At this point, I'm freaking out. I'm literally going my pants and in the woods with no means of cleaning. I waddled to the private shower attached to the bathrooms, and my desperate mind starts solving problems like I'm Bradley Cooper in Limitless. Initially, I think to just on the shower drain, and waffle stomp through it. That's new. That's okay. But I was not going to be that guy who ruined the nicest shower in the woods for everyone. Yeah, don't be that person. Like a bolt of lightning, I knew what I had to do. Okay, so I pooped in the only piece of clothing I could spare, my sock. Okay, I would much rather you do that than be that guy, you know. Obviously my stomach was doing better now and I was hugely relieved. I brought the poop sock to the dumpster, nearby, and one of my friends saw me on the way. Oh my god. Before I could dispose of the poop sock, he strikes up a conversation and starts asking questions about what I'm doing. Internally, I'm panicking. I would be too. The best excuse I could come up with was that I found a sock in the shower stuffed with mud, so I thought it best to throw it away. My friend affirms how good of a guy I am for doing that. I throw the poop sock into the dumpster and my problems are finally over. Mud in a sock is a ridiculous story, but there's absolutely no way he could have guessed that the real situation was much, much more bizarre. I've never told a soul about this. Never told a soul about this until now. Never will again. And no, you shouldn't. Yeah, personally, I'm taking that one to the grave. But you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. But that's crazy. Alright. we did that. We did that. Okay. That's it for the video today. Hope you guys really enjoyed. I know this will be up on my wall. And see you guys in the next one.
But if it fuck me, then fuck you. And that's the way I like it.